Springfield Classic. Mike Flanagan, Tom Hess here with you tonight on the final call here, and we've got a stepladder final with four great bowlers, Tom.
Yeah, first match is going to feature Jacob Buttriff and Frankie Lavoie. Both those guys probably going to be throwing urethane. I think the whole show is going to be all urethane. I look for some high scores here. Two lefties, two righties, one two-handed lefty, no two-handed righties. It's going to be an exciting show.
Yeah, the winner of that match gets Sam Cooley, and of course our tournament leader, the local guy, Kevin Williams. Tonight on our show, we have 14 total titles on the show. Jacob Buttriff with the most. He has 7. He's from Tempe, Arizona. He'll be taking on, as you said, Francois Lavoie in the opening match. Francois, just from down the road in Wichita, Kansas. Of course, he's originally from Canada. He has 5 titles on tour, but 3 majors. So he is bowled for the wheat in some really high-pressure situations. So Frankie versus Jacob, and then we've got 2 single titleists on tonight's show. We've got Sam Cooley, who captured the 2021 Cheetah Championship, so no stranger to a short oil pattern. We'll go over that in just a moment. And, of course, Kevin Williams, who got his first title last year on the Shark Championship. That was a long oil pattern. Tonight we're going to see the 34 feet in length wolf pattern.
Yeah, the high-risk, high-reward pattern. The guys are going to be playing close to the gutter. We've seen quite a few go in this week.
We have.
So I think I don't know if I haven't seen Frankie throw any in. Jacob has. So Sam has. Should be an exciting show. The ball's probably going to be hanging over the gutter here tonight.
Yeah, I think so. And it was Jacob Buttriff who just barely got into the show. Qualified as our number 4 seed at plus 1208. Chris Vi just missing at plus 1187.
Yeah, that position round match, man, that was quite exciting. Jacob got up through the back 4 there to bowl 230, forcing Chris to win his match. He needed to somehow get plus 2 that game and was not able to get it done. Had a couple of bad breaks, a really good 7-10. My heart goes out to Chris Vi. Still a great week for Chris.
Got a great crowd here tonight. I mean, we've got an incredible amount of support here in Springfield, Missouri. This is pretty sweet. You know, a lot of people come out here and bowl the Greater Ozarks tournament, and now we got this PBA National Stop. First time ever right here in Springfield. Buttriff going to get us started on the left lane.
Jacob is going with the spy. Is he going to get the 7? Oh! Pretty good shot there.
Buttriff was nervous making the show. He's got the most titles on the show, but he was nervous making this one. He didn't think he was going to make it. Oh, a little bit of problem there with the footing, but it looks like he's okay.
Yeah, according to Lane Talk stats, Jacob was perfect on the 7-pin this week, 45 of 45.
Again, we talk about this oil pattern. It's 34 feet in length, 27.5 milliliters of oil. Players will play to the right, throw it to the friction. Francois, when he gets in trouble, he gets a little bit inside of target. You'll see the bowling ball leave a 2-pin. He's got to get it to the dry spot. He's been using urethane. He's also been using this little flip trick that he does with his release.
Oh, we must have some deadwood. Yep.
Jacob going to clear the deadwood. You see the wolf logo there. That's the PBA wolf pattern.
Yeah, and the crowd goes wild. Look at that crowd. Really good crowd tonight, and that's not all of it. I mean, they're spread out. We're bowling on lanes 31 and 32 in this beautiful 40-lane center, and there's people all the way down behind 19 and 20 trying to get a peek of this championship match. We go Frankie Lavoie. Frankie throwing the pitch black. Pretty good start there.
Yeah, the thing that we saw with all the urethane going down the lane, you know, we had a great PTQ to start the week. We had 80 players in the PTQ, 12 advanced. Take a look at that shot again. Bowling just outside the rangefinders, couple boards outside of it here on the short pattern. But back to the PTQ, 80 players, 12 made it in to make up a field of a total of 64. Had 18 games of qualifying. We had a round of 22 advancers round for another 6 games, took them to 24, and in 12 games of round robin match play.
Oh, ho, ho, ho. Really good shot there from Frankie.
You could get scores really early throughout all the qualifying. You see here, crossing around 9, gets it out to about the 3rd board there.
Yep, 3-4. Wow.
These urethane balls will push oil down the lane. After about a game or 2, it starts to play about 38 feet, 42 feet. And then by the end of the blocks, we saw players leaving a lot of 2-pin combinations as they try to open up this oil pattern. Very difficult to do. One thing that I do like about this show here tonight, and what we've seen all week here, Tom, here in Springfield, is we've got a great variety of styles.
Yes, we do.
We got 2 lefties, 2 righties.
Oh, that's way right. Fortunate to just leave the 2-4-7. Yeah. Jacob's 83% on this spare this week. Runs it down.
Both players clean through 2 frames.
Yeah, you were saying about the mixture of styles tonight. On the right-hand side, you got an ultimate shot maker in Frankie Lavoie, and you got the ultimate power player in Sam Cooley. Oh. He made a ball change there. He went to the purple. Got that one a little bit further left. Comes up high, leaving the 6-7.
Peeling it off the 2 board.
Yep. Might. Oh, pretty good shot at it there.
"38 games, that's a lot of games to get to the show.
Yep, 38 games over 3 days. There we go.
And that's really what Frankie's been doing. I mean, that's his bread and butter right there.
Yep, he's been getting it right early, getting it to pick up. It went out to about 2 or 3. Rolls up high flush.
We've talked to the players throughout the week. They've given us great access down on the lane. So one thing that Frankie said is he tries to get his ball to hook early and then just roll into the 1-3.
Nope. He didn't get that one as right as quick.
Yeah, further down the lane. Ball was outside a little bit too far. Let's take a look at it, see if we can pick something up here. Anything mechanically.
Yeah, just a little bit, only about a foot or 2 further down the lane. Didn't pick up as quick. Coming in behind the hit pin. Leaving the 2-8-10. Probably going to make sure he gets 2 here. Almost got the kick of that 2-pin going into the 10.
Yeah, so if you're Jacob Buttriff here with no strikes so far, you like what you see there from Frankie. You feel like you still got a shot here.
Yeah, that definitely gives Jacob new life. Puts a little bit more pressure on him if Frankie throws the strike there. Jacob is staying with the purple hammer. Moved a little further right. Threw a little further left on the lane. Pretty good shot there. Let's take a look. Jacob over about 9-10 out to the 1-2 board. The shot to take the lead in the match early.
There we go. Yeah. Somebody get us a roll because we got some butters.
Yeah.
Jacob just needed to be able to calm down here. Goes up and throws that double.
That was a repeat of the shot on the right lane.
Lavoie here is, excuse me. All right, Lavoie is just from right up the road in Wichita. He's been living there for a few years, went to Wichita State University. He's bowled in this bowling center a lot. Told us he's bowled in a lot of house pattern tournaments, and of course the grader here as well. This pattern here at a 2-to-1 ratio. Very flat. Players made it look easy this week. To qualify for the show, it was 226 average for Buttriff, 229 for Lavoie, 230 for Sam Cooley, and Kevin Williams, 231.19 average, our top seed.
That's some pretty good bowling. All the strips and re-oils and the different formats and the different number of players. Oh, that one was thumping.
Nice touch there. Lavoie was 8-4 in match play. Buttriff 9-3, Cooley 9-3, and Williams 9-3. Looks like that one was maybe just a touch slower. Gave it plenty of time to get back to the 1-3. Buttriff's one of the quickest working bowlers we have on tour. Looking for a triple.
Oh, got the kick.
It's the light mixer.
Yeah, Jacob actually makes this show because he has one more win than Chris Vi.
Yeah, Vi's match play record 8-4. Buttriff with the 4-bagger now, and we've got ourselves a match. 6 pins separate the two. Jacob with a 6-pin advantage.
Frankie taking a re-rack here.
Both players are allowed 2 per game. We have no shot clock here, being on the live stream here. 254 the max for Jacob.
248 the max for Lavoie. Oh, that one wasn't quite as far right, so it didn't hook up as early. Unable to get the 10 out. See how that ball deflected a little bit to the right as it was going through the pins. The ones that were been striking for Frankie, been driving through. The ball actually going towards the 8-pin instead of the 9.
Tom, you bowled this event this week.
Yes, I did.
34 feet in length. You've seen a lot of short oil patterns. Did this one seem to play a little bit longer to you as well?
It did. There was a lot of urethane in play, so the pattern actually stretched. And early, if you missed left it hooked a lot, and then later on in the day, when you got the ball in, it tended to not hook as much just due to all the traffic from the urethane carrying that oil down.
Eighth frame, got it out to the 2
got
board.
That one there.
Oh, baby.
And that one almost went too high.
Peeling it off the gutter.
And Frankie coming over, talking to tour rep Sean Ryan here in between frames. Oh.
He asked that one to lay off.
Yep. Just a 6 pin. That could have been a little bit worse if he'd have left the 6-7 like he left earlier in the match. Jacob was 94% on the 6 pin this week.
Those stats are provided by Lane Talk. We had live scoring all week. Want to send a shout out to our friends over at lanetalkstats.com.
Yeah, a great app that the guys have put together for fans to follow along at home. You can compare the field. You can compare player to player. There's a pretty good shot out of Jacob.
So 233, the max score for Jacob Buttriff. Frankie can get to 227, so Buttriff cannot be shut out with that strike in the 9th. So he will be able to control his own destiny here. Take a look at that shot again. Needs it here in the foundation frame. Both players, when they get it right out close to that gutter, good things happen.
That looks pretty good. See, it's the matter of a foot or two of when you get it out there to the 2-3 board. Get it there a little late, and it doesn't strike. Get it there early, goes high. But a pretty small window to get it to there.
Oh. Got that one to the spot. Maybe a little slow.
That's what I would guess, Mike. One was 14.3 according to the monitor. Shot before was 14.7, so not that slow. But, you know, the dangers of might have just caught it a little bit.
So LaVaugh finishes with 192. The open frame in the 10th.
Two shots to get 5.
With that strike right there, Jacob Buttriff is going to advance.
To take on Sam Cooley.
Yeah, and Chuck Ritchie's actually standing by with Sam right now.
Yeah, I'm here with the number 2 seed, Sam Cooley. What's your plan of attack?
Looking from the side, it doesn't look like scores are going to be great. So plan hasn't changed. Just keep executing like I've done all week, and hopefully my score is higher.
All right, well, good luck, man.
Thank you, Chuck.
Yeah, Jacob looks like he's getting comfortable now.
Yeah, he had 44 in the third, and now he's going to bowl 230. Sam Cooley, no stranger, though, to short oil patterns. As we mentioned, he took down the 2021 Cheetah Championship.
Jacob making a ball change here. Throwing a different purple.
So the final score, 233-192. Jacob Buttriff over Frankie Lavoie.
Pretty solid start to Frankie's year. He finished 24th last week at the U.S. Open and then comes right back to Springfield and makes the show.
While we get ready for our semifinal match, let's throw it down to Chuck Ritchie, who's standing by with our fourth place finisher.
All right, standing here with Francois Lavoie. Could you tell us what you saw in that match?
Yeah, that pair was a little different from what we saw throughout the weekend. My reaction was close. I just felt like I had to be a little too perfect. The 2-8-10 that I left in the fourth frame kind of psyched me out, and I just grabbed it a little bit to try to make it go up the hill, and in the 10th frame, and it just overhooked. It just oversaw that spot. So, yeah, I'm disappointed for sure. But if you had told me before the tournament started that in a tournament where everybody throws urethane all the time, I'd finish fourth, I'd have been okay with it. So, silver lining.
All right, yeah, good bowling this week. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Chuck. Yeah, Frankie, that's right. I mean, if everybody's going to be throwing urethane out, Frankie isn't necessarily the guy you pick. So fourth place finish is really good.
You think these lanes sitting all day had anything to do with his look changing from down here?
It's a good point. It's a good point you make there, Chuck. I would say that could definitely have something to do with it. Plus, they haven't used that pair. They haven't bowled on that pair in, say, 2 days. Yeah, absolutely. Well, Tom, what do we like here in the next match?
Well, I think Jacob's going to have a small advantage already being on the pair. He got a little bit comfortable there. Looks like they're getting ready to start. Did Sam throw 8 shots or no? Wasn't paying attention there. Looks like they're getting ready to start. That was pretty quick. Not a long break for Jacob.
Well, yeah. John just said he says he's ready, so he doesn't have to take all the shots.
Nope. He's going to let Jacob start the match. So Jacob's going to in the 10th frame there on lane 32 where he was last time.
Championship and the World Series of Bowling. So Jacob Buttriff and Sam Cooley going in. 2 good friends.
I think both these guys might get a little bit relaxed. As John was just saying there, they're both pretty good friends. I think they travel together and a lot of the time. So I'm looking for a high-scoring match here.
Buttriff gets it started with a strike. Looks like our man Cody here or Kendall, forgot to put their names in. So we'll make adjustment there. Glad you're with us here on Bowl TV. We've had great support here so far here on Bowl TV with the PBA season. Don't forget, things are just getting going. This is the second event of the season. Last week it was the U.S. Open, where we saw E.J. Tackett take home the honors of the U.S. Open. Completed the Triple Crown. Of course, we're in Springfield here this week. Next week we head to Shawnee, Oklahoma for the Shawnee Classic. Our broadcast from there will begin on Tuesday, Valentine's Day at 8 a.m. with the PTQ.
Yeah, we'll be bowling on the 40-foot bear pattern next week. Very good start.
Sam Cooley, of course, from Australia.
Him and Kevin pretty much battled it out, flipping back and forth between first and second that whole last block. Kevin ended up coming on top, winning the position round game to take the lead back in game 12.
Cooley also the 2018 Cubica World Cup champion.
fortunate break there.
I wonder if that left lane's not starting to check up. We saw Frankie's 10th frame shot go high.
Yeah, Frankie had said that his shot, that 2-8-10, kind of spooked him, so he kind of grabbed that one in the 10th to try to make it get up the hill, and it came off the spot a little quick. Sam covers a 6-10 with no problem. Pretty good prize fund here this week. Champion's going to take home $25,000. Runner-up 16, third 12. Frankie gets $10,000 for his 4th place finish. Jacob Buttriff. Jacob's looking really comfortable right now. Early double to start this match. Oh, it's getting the high flush ones and the light ones. That'll loosen the old arm swing.
We had 2 left-handers make the show here tonight. We had 15 total out of the 80 players, or excuse me, out of the 64 players in the field. 5 made it to the round of 22.
And 3 advanced to the top 12. That's pretty fair numbers wise.
There you go, Sam. Mix them up. Throw that 5 into the 7. You know, Enterprise Park Lanes is a bit of a retro throwback center. They haven't done much to the place from a cosmetic perspective since they opened the doors in the 90s.
Just a few paint jobs. They've changed the colors just a little bit.
How fitting is it that tonight most of the bowling balls going down the lane are urethane, right? When they open the place, urethane, right?
Yep.
Of course, the PBA this year, we've got a new urethane rule. All bowling balls being used in competition have to be manufactured after August 1st, 2022.
Yeah, there we go.
Oh, no messenger. Not quite over there.
That one was just, you know, about 18 inches to 2 foot down the lane, just a little bit further. Didn't go high, but came in behind the head pin. What about a foot and a half further than the one that went high. Sam was 93% on the 10 pins here in match play. Converts that one. Another nice look at our crowd. See a couple of Chiefs fans in the crowd being down here in Missouri.
So his string of strikes comes to an end after 3. Leaves the 6 spin.
Very fortunate break.
Buttriff, one of the nicest guys on tour. One of the most unique players we have.
Yeah, that double jointed wrist. Not a lot of people can get their wrist to twist like his does. So Jacob with a 19-pin lead through 3 frames of our semifinal match. Right back to high flush for Jacob.
Back to Cooley. Cooley perfect on the right lane. You see Buttriff shot on the left lane. That's perfect.
Yeah, that's the old split the 8-9 ball right there.
He didn't like it, but got away with one. Looked like he was inside a target there, but it looked like he might have got up the back of it a little bit more, or just a little bit firmer. Didn't like it, bailed on it, but because of the oil that pushes down the lane, some players were able to get away with shots that you tugged inside.
That one was definitely in.
Okay, so you get the break here now on the right lane, so it's time to go over to the left lane and get you your double here. He has yet to strike on the left lane. That's been the problem lane for Sam.
Yeah, interesting. High and then in the pocket, but light. So this could be a big shot in the match to keep Sam right in it.
I kind of like what I saw from the last shot. I might move 1 and 1 right and just jam it in there. Looks like he moved a little left.
Yeah, that one. Oh.
Also
Wow.
sounded like he thumped over a hole there.
Yeah, that one was definitely an adjustment, tightening up his line, keeping it in just a little bit. You'll see this one. Looks like he might have moved a little right on the approach, maybe. That one not near as far. That one only got out to about 6. Much straighter into the pocket. The head pin into the 10, but does not get the 7. Spare there from Sam.
Covers the spare. Yeah, Kevin Williams has actually moved over to lanes 31 and 32. He's directly behind the pair now, watching ball reaction. Our tournament leader. And he's actually almost like a golfer trying to line up a putt. You can see him back there. He's actually going to watch Jacob's ball path to the pocket.
Yeah, the one thing that could be the difference between these two guys, Jacob's a little further right. Jacob's curving it more than Kevin was. Kevin was more direct this week. So I wonder if the fact that Jacob's going to be just inside Kevin could create some hang for him.
Another strike for Buttriff. 279 the max right now for Jacob. He's rolling on the left side of the lane. And if he were to advance, he'd take on Kevin Williams, and Chuck standing by with Kevin now.
Sitting here with number 1 seed, Kevin Williams. What did you see when you went over there and looked?
I just wanted to see how much he was hooking it because I know he's a little further right than I'm going to be. So just a quick glance just to kind of see where he's at on the lanes. But it's not really going to change my process very much.
Okay, good. Good luck, man.
Thank you, Chuck. Kevin Williams, our number 1 seed, on deck. He's going to have the entire crowd on his side.
Yeah, this place is going to be loud next match.
Cooley up in the right lane. Strike shed again. And now he points to the left lane. It's time to go right here.
Yep.
Cooley can still max at 240. Buttriff is going at a 239 pace. And what we mean by that is, as we look at Cooley's shot again, that was perfect. And he knew it. He's walked right out of it. What we mean by
point.
Yeah, what we mean by pace, if he goes 9 spare strike, 9 spare strike. That would be 239 for Jacob Buttriff. Sam can strike out for 240, and he says, you know, I'm get rid of these pins. Every single one of these pin setters have 20 pins in them, right? So there's 10 up top waiting to be set, and there are 10 that are on the deck, right, in a perfect pin setter. So right now what he's doing is he's getting rid of his old pins that he can't strike on, and he is taking Jacob's pins, is what he just did there.
I love that thought. That's great strategy.
Right? It's just a mental thing right there.
Yep.
There you go.
High flush. Like to
There
see
you
that
go.
one again from the back. As we switch cameras, we're off to the side. I couldn't see if he got that one further right or if he stayed left. Whatever he did, it was the right thing for him. Kept him a little bit in the match.
There it is. I think it was just a little bit softer and opened up the lane a little bit.
Yep, and he didn't throw it as much at the gutter.
Buttroff up quickly. Jacob not going anywhere right now. He's got 4 in a row.
.240 max for Cooley, .279 max for Buttroff. Jacob in the 240s now. Oh.
2, 4, 6, 10. That ball just checked off the end of the pattern.
Yeah, that one wasn't quite as far left. Got to get 2 here. Got to get at least 2 if you don't make it. Okay. That puts Jacob at 211. Jacob still cannot be shut out as Sam can bowl 240.
Buttroff, of course, can get to 241. So Cooley, perfect on the right lane, looking to stay that way. And maybe it was those pins I talked about.
Yeah. Interesting theory, but I like it.
Kind of a weird theory, but I'm going with it.
A little bit of crowd noise here.
The cooler comes up big in the 9th there, keeping himself alive right now.
Yeah, broke that trend we saw a lot during match play when guys were going on Dutch pace. They would strike on their bad lane and then miss on their good lane. Sam fought through that curse.
Take a look at this one right here. Down and through the shot. He's always got that unique follow through.
He is definitely playing these lanes different. He is further right on the right lane than he is on the left lane.
A little firmer on the right lane as well. He's got to give it a little bit of time to hook on the left lane. Tom, it doesn't get any better than this. Saturday night bowling right here, Springfield, Missouri. Plenty of time to get to the after party tonight.
I like it. Oh, big shot. Likes it. Y'all, light swisher.
Well, that's what you need. You know, you need to throw it to the spot and hit the 1-3, and sometimes you're going to flush it up. Sometimes you're going to go a little light. You need those hits to carry if you're going to win a PBA title.
Yeah, that ball only gets to about 5-6 board down line. He's a good 3 or 4 boards inside.
He is.
On this left lane.
He is.
That's a heck of an in-game adjustment, as we saw his first shot that went high. He was playing 2-3.
He's steeper in the front of the lane on this left lane, meaning that in the first third of the lane, he's trying to get it going left to right and float it to get it to the spot.
Big shot. Looks good. Oh, how about that?
That's the money ball right there.
That's one heck of a shot right there.
So now Jacob Buttroff is going to have to double. And we'll see how many pins he needs to get right here.
Yeah, Sam needs to relax here and regroup, make another really good shot, because this shot's big too.
He does still have a re-rack left if he wanted to use it.
Yeah. Strike here makes Jacob get all 3 for the win. Couple
Tell you
of
what.
deep breaths, taking his time.
Hell of an adjustment by Cooley on this left lane.
Yes, it was. Oh.
I was a little firm. Looked a little firm to me, but nonetheless, 237 for Sam Cooley. Jacob Buttriff needs to double and get 7.
Sat there for a little while, thinking about his last shot that he got 6 on. Clear the mind. Go up and make a good shot. No, he didn't get that one. That one was not as far left. Missed right.
A great week for Jacob Buttriff. After a disappointing U.S. Open, Jacob Buttriff's going to come home third here in Springfield.
Jacob taking home $12,000 for his runner-up third-place finish. Not bad for a guy who 3 games ago didn't think he was even going to be on the show. So
that ball just
wasn't far enough left.
Changed too much direction too early. You hear Springfield, they love Jacob Buttriff.
And our local favorite coming on board, 10 shots if you want them, and we'll get the championship match away.
I think we got the 2 bowlers most deserving for this title match. Kevin and Sam kind of pulled away from the field here towards the end of match play, and these are the 2 bowlers that deserve to be bowling for this title.
Yeah, I agree. I agree wholeheartedly. Can Cooley continue to strike on the left lane? I mean, I think the key to the match is going to be that. And can Kevin Williams keep his nerves in check? You know, because right now, Kevin Williams isn't bowling in a bowling tournament. I said it earlier. He is asleep right now. He is asleep. He is in a dream. Because number one, he never dreamt that a national tour title could be decided in his home bowling center. He has spent more time here than maybe in any house he's ever lived in. Second of all, he's the number 1 seed. He did exactly what he needed to do. The big 3 were here. Tackett, Belmo, Simo. Everybody was here in his hometown. Nobody took a week off. And he's the number 1 guy to beat. I want to thank some of the sponsors to make this tournament possible here locally. Exquisite Restorations, Tony Yarborough and his team, McClancy Technologies, Mark Moore from GC Tire and Auto, of course Pepsi, the official soft drink of bowling, Springfield Grocer, and of course the Greater Ozarks Bowling Tournament celebrating their 65th year of the tournament. It's the largest privately owned single entry tournament in the United States. And in addition to that, I do want to take a moment. I am from Missouri, a little bit east of here. I'm from the St. Louis side, but there have been some great bowling supporters and great bowlers that have come out of the greater Springfield area. Starts with Roger Weimer and Steve Weimer, and of course Steve Weimer's wife Carla, the proprietors here. Steve and Roger, great bowlers. Of course, Tony Yarborough from Springfield has bowled just about everything he can. He's supported bowling at every level. Tony's one of the good guys out there that we all love to see. Of course, Casey Murphy as well has won the Bowlers Journal tournament. Casey.
Yeah, sorry, Mike. Casey really wanted to bowl this event. The reason that Casey couldn't bowl, he is not a PBA member, and you had to be a PBA member to bowl this event. But Casey would have done well this week, I believe.
He's actually right behind Kevin right now in the crowd, and he is, of course, rooting on Kevin because he is his protege. He took Kevin under his wing and pushed him to become a pro bowler about 10 years ago. And, of course, Spencer Robar is also from this area, an up-and-coming Team USA player. Could go on to have a nice PBA career as well. But I think we need to talk about the one guy that is most well-known here from Springfield who was gone too soon. Passed away May 24th, 2015, and that's Sean Swanson. Passed away on his 46th birthday. Here he is with the Ebonite Nitro R team. Very famous picture here. bowled with Paul Fleming, Lonnie Wallachek, Billy, and Chad Murphy. Sean will be missed and still is missed to this day. Heard a lot of people talking about him here this week, and I know that Sean meant a great deal to Kevin Williams and Casey Murphy. They actually won a doubles tournament in the St. Louis area one year. Sean, of course, had cancer and sold bracelets to strike out sarcoma and help fight cancer and find a cause to cure cancer, which we are still waiting for.
Yeah, Sean was a great player. I bowled many a tournament against Sean. He was a force every time he stepped on the lanes, and he is greatly missed.
Yeah, he was a great guy.
As you can see here, Sam has the opportunity to stay loose over here on lane 30, but he does not get to throw any shots on our championship pair while the tournament leader Kevin Williams comes in and gets his 10 shots. Any way he wants to take them. He could be like Sam and not take the 8 that he got. He could throw 10 on one lane. He could throw 9 on one lane. Whatever Kevin wants to do to get ready for this title match. Got a rundown of our 12 finalists. Coming home 12th this week, Kevin McCune. 11th, Bill O'Neill. 10th, Anthony Simonson. Off of the show last week at the U.S. Open, following it up with another top 10. Ildemaro Ruiz made a good run. Emotional week for Ildemaro, as well as his father passed away. Nick Pate in the top 8. Belmo back in the chase after a subpar U.S. Open. Jason finishing 7th. Another young gun out of the PTQ. Bowled a huge game to get into the match play, and then made a run up to 6th. Anthony Nyer. And the heartbreak of that we saw Chris Weiss struggling on the position round game with a couple of splits on the left lane that was just brutal. And ended up missing the show by a mere 21 pins.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we are championship match here of the PBA. We all know who you're rooting for. It's okay to root for Sam as well. Kevin Williams is also champion on the PBA Tour, winning last year's 2022 Shark Championship. Both players going for title number 2. Let's give them a nice round.
Well, here we go, Tom. Championship match, a PBA title on the line. Sam Cooley taking on Kevin Williams.
Yeah, Kevin with the lane choice has decided to have Sam start the match. That could be good for Sam, as he was struggled more on the left lane than he did on the right, and he's going to get the bowl the 10th frame on the right. Kevin, obviously, I'm going to say, just wants to finish the match first and put the pressure on Sam. Pretty good start there. One of our bowlers tonight is no longer going to be a one-time champion.
It's always good to get the second title.
Absolutely.
So Kevin right here from Springfield, actually Battlefield, Missouri. Won the Shark Championship threw a double and 9. Or needed a double and 9 against Chapman and threw all 3 in the 10th to win by 2.
Yep, to beat A.J. Chapman.
Oh. So even though Kevin just left the 8-pin, I like that shot. And the reason why I do is he didn't throw it through the back of the building.
No, pretty good shot, actually.
Looks like he's throwing the purple hammer.
Yep. Sam staying in the pitch black. You get a good look at Kevin's family there.
Kevin recently featured in Bowler's Journal for not only his bowling but his music career as well. Kevin just dropped 4 new songs on Spotify and iTunes, wherever you find music. Sad Boy Volume 1. He's got 5 drops this year coming out.
Very
4
nice.
songs each every other month. Check them out where you find music.
That's a pretty good shot.
There we go. This crowd is into it.
We might have to turn up the volume on our mics if we want to be heard after Kevin throws a shot. Sam taking his time.
Yeah, I was just going to say slowing things down a little bit. I like
Yep.
this.
Yep. Back up onto his good lane here on the right lane. Oh. A little bit light. Getting a fortunate break, getting the 7 out, leaving just the 10. Yeah, he didn't get that one to the right.
Yeah, a little inside of target. Still hit the pocket, though. See that we got folks standing on the back countertop back there to get a bird's eye view of this. They are packed in here tonight.
Yeah, there's got to be 300, maybe 400 people in here. It's packed. That's awesome. Great shot there on the left lane.
A little more direct line to the pocket on the left lane, it looked to me.
Yeah, I wonder if he decided to, that first shot on the right lane, maybe try to play the lanes a little bit more the same. I don't know, or if it was just an errant shot. But in that last match, he was definitely playing the right lane further to the right than he was the left.
Kevin right up against the ball return. You will see he will drift right. Whoa!
That shot was way inside of target.
It sure was.
Held. Gets lucky, kicks the 9 out. What a break. That's what we're all looking for when we're out there on the lanes.
For Kevin, this is like bowling in your living room.
Yeah. That's a bad time for that.
That was a better shot, actually.
That was a much better shot.
Leaves the 7, but he stayed down. He stayed down until the ball exited the pattern. Looked like he hit what he was looking at. You see right here, stays down. See, through the shot.
Yeah, that was a pretty good shot. Just, 4-pin didn't quite do the right thing to get the 7. Runs that spare down. Kevin was 90% on the 7-pin during match play.
Cooley now up here in the 4th, has a chance to double. Cooley can max at 280. 269 for Kevin. One thing you always got to remember with Kevin Williams too, you got to put that E in there. It's Kevin with 2 E's.
Yeah, he got that one further to the right.
That was a no-doubter.
Yeah.
Watch how the pins all just lift up off the deck and just walk backwards into the pit. It's amazing to me in today's modern power game. We see a lot of two-handed players. We see a lot, double jointed players like Buttriff. But even the traditional styles, the amount of power that is created in today's game is unbelievable.
Sam's probably top 3 at least of powerful one-handers with the thumb in the ball. Maybe E.J. Tackett. Oh, gets the kick on the 5-7.
Yeah, that's a nice break. I mean, that's very similar to what Kevin did on the right lane, how he was able to get the light mixer. That one there for Sam probably wasn't his best shot, but hey, still hits the 1-3. Knocks them all down. Take a look at it again here.
Thin to win, baby.
Ball's going very forward, just makes a slight move to the pocket. It's old school, 5 and the 7 falling out late.
Guy from Missouri made a whole lot of money tripping the 2-4-5 late, didn't he?
DW?
Yes, sir. Likes it. Woo!
Messenger delivered.
The crowd telling him it's his house. Let's go. Watch that. Ooh. Head pin was almost in the air when it took out the 7. Oh, pretty good shot.
So this is what you don't want to see in a title match if you're Kevin Williams. 7-pin, 6-pin. For us right-handers, when you're going 10-pin, 4-pin, that's not a good sign when you only have 10 frames to try to get a W and your opponent's striking on both lanes. He needed that hit there.
I'm really impressed with how he's handling these motions right now. This place is pretty electric. Every time he lets go of the ball, everybody's getting really loud, but he seems to be staying pretty calm. Maybe now, I don't know, walking over here to talk to his ball reps.
Yep.
Maybe showing just a little bit of frustration now, but not too bad. He's right here in front of us.
Speaking of ball reps, Kevin is speaking right now with his 2 reps, Dino Castillo and Mike Wolf. And also Sam Cooley has his ball reps here from Storm. He's got Eric Kraus and Sean Ryan are here this week.
Yeah, those guys don't get thanked enough, man. They have some long weeks out here watching all this bowling dealing with their staffs. No. Fortunate to just leave the 2-8 there. See what might have happened here. Kind of popped up out of that one.
Just what happens when that much urethane's going down the lane. It's carrying it forward down the lane, which means the ball slides a little bit more, a little bit further, and sometimes you're going to leave those 2-pin combinations. We've seen it all week as the pattern is played out, as more balls have traveled down the lane gets tighter down lane, and that's what we just saw there from Cooley in our title match.
9-pin match halfway through. $258 possible for Cooley, $249 possible for Kevin Williams.
Would invite all of you that are watching at a later date on a recorded version of this to subscribe to Bowl TV. We bring you the entire PBA Tour season as well as the PWBA season right here. Bowling lives here on Bowl TV. And to those of you that are watching live and you're a subscriber, we thank you for your continued support of our network here, Bowl TV.
It's a pretty good comeback shot right there.
Cold as ice.
Sam is pretty much like that the whole tournament. You can't tell whether he's bowling 210 or 270. Kevin's perfect on this right lane. See if we can keep that string going.
Oh, wow, that's inside a target, but it holds.
Yeah, might have got a little help from Jacob there. Of course, I misspoke. Kevin wasn't perfect. He did miss on the first frame there.
Look at this. This ball never gets left. It just sits in that oil line, as you said. Jacob maybe pushing some oil down the lane, creates a little bit of hold. Kevin got away with one there for sure. Still a 9-pin match advantage to Cooley right now. Kevin up in the 8th.
Oh.
Ball never tipped.
Nope.
Looked a little firm.
First sign of emotion there, slamming down his rosin bag. Still a close match.
He thought it was going to hook too. He was running it out.
Yeah.
Again, he's experiencing what Cooley's experiencing, right? He's leaving 3-pin combinations now, and Cooley leaves the 2-pin combination.
Yeah. This match is far from over, though. Just needs to run this spare down. Oh.
So an open frame in the 8th frame for Kevin Williams. The best he can bowl now is 217. Cooley's going at a 218 pace, but can max at 258. Right now here in the 8th and 9th frames, Sam Cooley can step up and pretty much win the tournament with a double. Cooley gets the strike in the 8th. Sam Cooley cruising here in Springfield.
Just the slight fist pump, not a whole lot of emotion.
That was a monster shot right there. Let's take a look at it again. Down and through it.
Got it to pick up.
Sam taking a re-rack on the left lane. Smart move here.
That's pretty
They're
good.
gonna hook. Oh, doesn't roll the 4. Okay. All right, so he just needs to cover this.
That one, yeah, that one was left.
It didn't go forward through the pins, though. It hooked into the pins.
Yeah. First time we've seen him go high.
All right, covers the spare, so Cooley can bowl 237. Going at a 227 pace. So that would mean if Kevin Williams strikes out, that's 217, right, Tom?
Yes, that's going to force a mark.
Yep, 1 mark out of Sam Cooley. But Kevin has to strike out to do so.
Goes.
There's that light hit again on the right lane for Kevin Williams. He's asking for a re-rack already on the left lane. Last one, he gassed over here on this lane and then missed the spare. Look at this one here. His bowling ball is still having a hard time getting in to the 1-2 pocket. I mentioned it on the broadcast earlier today, but I talked to Kyle Troop. He was volunteering some information to me because, you know, he wanted Kevin to bowl well here in his hometown. So when Kevin bowled some bad games, and he had some bad games throughout the tournament, he said, why don't you just slow it down just a little bit? He said it would hook instantly. But tonight I'm kind of seeing this bowling ball travel down the lane. It's going a little bit too far down the lane. May need to slow up. We saw his very first shot. Remember when he left the 6-spin in the first frame? I said I like that, because it gave the ball time to hook. I think his speed has ramped up a little bit throughout tonight's telecast.
Yeah, that shot there was 17.7 miles an hour. Got to pay attention to that on this shot. He likes it.
Down on one knee.
17.9, that's pretty consistent.
There's nothing you can do that's happened earlier in the match. You can only control your shots going forward. Absolutely aces it first shot in the 10th.
Biggest shot of the week here for Kevin. Must have to have any chance at the win. Good shot.
In big moments in his PBA career and championship final matches, when it comes to the 10th frame, Kevin Williams is perfect thus far. Like we talked about, he struck out to win his title. He's striking out to stay alive and have a chance here tonight.
9 pins here forces a mark. If he gets 8 and Sam goes 9 out, we would have a tie. Force the mark.
Kevin's getting emotional right now after that shot. I could just see it in his face.
He did all he could do.
217 posted up on the board for Kevin Williams.
Yep, not even going to watch. He's taking a walk over here. Sam's taking his time. Any mark for title number 2. He likes it. Oh.
All right, wrap 10. Here we go. Got to make it. Right now, Cooley has 215 on the board. Kevin Williams, 217.
Right in the middle. All right.
So that's 216. Sam Cooley, all he has to do is stay behind the foul line, and Sam Cooley's going to get his second title right here in Springfield.
Stay behind the foul line, keep it on the lane, and of course we've got some deadwood.
Got a guest appearance from John Weber, our tournament director. Woo. You gotta hand it to Cooley here. I mean, having to pick that 10 pin, never easy. Never easy, but out here on the PBA Tour, 10 pin's almost automatic for these guys. They're that good. Sam Cooley right here going to take a victory lap, hard and straight down the middle. Keep it behind the foul line, Sam. You, sir, are a 2-time champion on the PBA Tour with your second win on short oil here in Springfield.
Congratulations to Sam Cooley. Great performance this week. Also to Kevin Williams. He did a fantastic job. I'm going to let John talk here.
Congratulations again to both Kevin Williams and Sam Cooley. They were both great. We fought it out for first place pretty much the entire day. Thanks again to the winner family. I hope we can come back to you. Carla, thanks to all of you for coming out. I hope you enjoyed it. Sounded like you did. And anyway, great event and great finish. Not the storybook finish that we all thought there might be, but great finish, guys. I'm going to turn this to Mike Flanagan for an interview, and we are then going to present the trophy to Mr. Cooley. So, Mike.
What a performance by Sam there today. He's getting ready to talk to Mike. Got to make a call. Sam's over there talking to the crowd.
Nice job, Sam. All right, everybody, I'm here with Sam Cooley. Sam, you like short oil, don't you?
Yeah, that's a given.
So this is your second title on a short pattern here in Springfield, but this pattern played a little bit longer, and the championship pair got a little tricky out there. Tell us a little bit about what you saw from the lanes here tonight.
They just kept getting tighter and tighter as the week went on. The more and more we re-oil, the tougher it gets, the more importance there is on shot making, and I was able to do what I needed to, and we're here now.
Sam, obviously Kevin Williams had a great week as well, and this is his hometown here. If we were in Australia and Kevin Williams beat you, that would be kind of interesting, right? However, I saw the crowd cheering for you as well, and you started to win them over here. One guy's got to win, one guy's got to lose. What would you like to say about the city of Springfield?
It's definitely up there as one of my new favorites. Without you guys in the crowd, obviously we don't have what we do, so we're all very appreciative of you guys coming out and watching us all week, so thank you very much. I thank Sean and Eric for all the help throughout the week, and yeah, a little bit choked up.
A little bit choked up here tonight. Sam, also, I know that you have some great sponsors that support you out here on the PBA Tour that help make your life a lot easier out here on tour. You already talked about your ball reps, but who else supports you?
There's a few. 900 Global, Vice, Viz Sportswear for the jerseys, Vice inserts, my home center, Shalaba Bowl, Brett Cunningham in his pro shop. He draws a lot of my stuff when I was in the New York area. Team Virtue, anyone else I've forgotten, I'm sorry, but thank you. Yeah, that's all.
Okay, Sam, one more thing for you here. We've had a lot of PBA champions that win one time on the PBA Tour. That list of people that have won 2 or more titles is much shorter than that. You now are a 2-time titleist on the PBA Tour. How does that feel?
It's pretty good. After my 2021 season, I was putting too many expectations on myself to keep doing well, and last year was a bit of something I can't say on a mic. But second event this year to come away with the win, it's a really good feeling, and to be on the shorter list of 2-time winners, that's another good feeling too.
Awesome, Sam. Well, congratulations again. Let's give it up for your champion, Sam Cooley. One more time, everybody.